Subtract 234 from 721 in base 10. We have to subtract 234 from 721. That means we'll have it as 721 minus 234. Why? The bone of contention is to go to 721 and take 234 away from it. So 721 should come first because this is where we are heading to first. Then we take 234 from it. Therefore, we'll have 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Subtraction in base 10. Base 10, base 10. In base 10 means you're counting from 0 to 10. Now, 1 minus 4. We can't take away 4 from 1. From 1, can we get 4? No. Since we can't take away 4 from 1, we'll go to the next number, which is 2. Now, we'll borrow 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1. Now, since 2 is becoming 1, the 1 we are taking from 2 is in bunch of 10. Is in form of 10 because we are dealing with number base 10. So we are not adding 1 to 1, rather we are adding 10 to 1. Now we now have it as 10 plus 1, which is 11. 11 minus 4, that gives us 7. 1 minus 3 also is not possible because we can't take 3 from 1. We'll go to 7. Remove 1 from 7, that makes 7, 6. The 1 you are taking away from 7 is in form of 10. So we are adding 10 to 1 and not 1 to 1. So 10 plus 1, that makes it 11. 11 minus 3 is 8. This becomes 6, and 6 minus 2 is 4. Therefore, we have it as 487 base 10. This is the logic involving addition of numbers in base 10, which is the normal addition and subtraction of numbers in base 10 we do. This is the logic behind it. Subtract 314 base 6 from 10025 base 6. As earlier explained, we'll write 10025 minus 314. Why? For instance, if you are asked to get a key from a purse, where do you go to first? You first of all go straight to the purse and pick the key out of it. You don't go looking for a key and a purse. No, you go straight to the purse, find the purse first, which means you are going to the purse first, then you pick the key out of it. That is the same thing as this. Subtract 3146 from 10025. So we first of all go to 10025 and pick 314 from it. Therefore, we can write it as 10025 base 6 314 base 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 0 minus 3 is not possible. You can't take away 3 from 0. So we go to 0. 0 has nothing here. So we move to 1. We take away 1 from 1. 1 becomes 0. We add the 1 here. Now the 1 we are adding here is not 1. The 1 we are adding is in bunch of 6. So automatically we are adding 6 here and not 1. Now, since we've gotten 6 here, we'll not take away again 1 from this 6. This 6 becomes 5. Then the 1 we are bringing here is in form of 6 because we are dealing with base 6. Now, we now say 6 minus 3, which is 3. 5 minus nothing, which is 5. All in base 6. Now, in summary, if we are adding or subtracting, we cannot get our value to be greater than the number base. It's not even meant to be up to the number base. Like here, dealing with base 6. The lowest number should be 0 and the highest number should be 5. Just like here, we have 5, 3, 1, 1. We can't get a value of 6 in base 6. Also, we have subtract 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 base 2 from 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 base 2. Since you're taking this away from this comes first. We have 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, subtraction. Now, we are dealing with base 2, base 2. Therefore, 0 minus 1 is impossible. We can't take away 1 from 0. We come to 0. 0 has nothing. So we move down to 1. We take away 1 from 1. 1 becomes 0. Now, the 1 you're taking away from 1 is not in form of 1. It's in form of 2 because you're dealing with number base 2. So we add 2 here. Now, we also need 1 in 0. So we still take away 1 from 2. So 2 becomes 1. Now, the one we're also taking away from 2 is in form of 2 since it's in base 2. So this becomes 2. Now, 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Here we are left with 0. Since we're left with 0, we can't take away from 0. We move to 1. Moving to 1, 1 becomes 0. We add 1 to 0, which is in form of 2. We also remove 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1. Then we add it here. Now, the 1 we are adding here is in form of 2 also. So which means this is literally 2. Now, 2 minus 1 is 1. And here, 1 minus 0 is 1. Now, this has become 0. So you go to 1. Remove 1 from 1. And this becomes 0. We add 2 here. We also remove 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1. Then we add it here. Now, the one we are adding is a bunch of 2 also. So we have it as 2 minus 1, which is 1. Then here is 1, and this is 0, base 2. So automatically we are having 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, base 2. This is because 0 before a number is insignificant. Evaluate 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 base 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2 plus 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 base 2. So here we take it in 2 steps. The first step is to simplify the bracket, which means we add this to this, which is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2 plus 1, 1, 1, 0, 1 also base 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. And since you're dealing with base 2, we can't have our result in 2. So therefore, we say 2 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder 0. So we write our remainder, which is 0, and add the 1 to the next value. Now, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is also greater than 2. So we say 3 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder 1. We write our remainder 1, and we carry the 1 to the other side. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we also say 3 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder. We'll write the 1 here. We'll add the remainder to the other part. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. We can't have a number base of 2 and a 2 here. No, it's not possible. So we say 2 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder 0. Write your 0 and carry your 1. The 1 we add it to the next part. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is also greater than 2. We say 3 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder 1. you write your 1, and the other one, you add it to the back. That gives us base 2. So the addition of 11111 base 2 plus 10111 base 2 is 110110 base 2. Now the next step, we now take away 1110011 base 2. We take this value from it. We now say 1110011 base 2 minus our new result, which is 110 base 2. That gives us 1110011 base 2 minus 011011 base 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 1 is impossible. So we go straight to the next whole number, which is 1. 1 becomes 0. We add 1 to 0. The one we are adding to 0 is in bunch of 2 since it's in base 2. Now, we also need 1 in 0 here. So we remove 1 from 2. 2 becomes 1. Then we are adding 1 to 0. We are adding 1 to 0. And the one we are adding to 0 is in bunch of 2. So we now say 2 minus 1, which is 1. Now 1 minus 0 is 1. Here becomes 0. So we go to the next value. The next value becomes 0. We remove 1. We add it here. Here becomes 2 because we are dealing with base 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, we also go to the last value here. We remove 1. It becomes 0. What we are removing also is in bunch of 2. So we have it as 2 minus 1, which is 1. So our final answer will be 111101 base 2. Find the missing number in the addition of 3561 base 8 plus 231 base 8 plus xxx base 8 plus 225 base 8 that results to 4702 base 8. So the first thing we do, let's add the numbers that are given. 1, 2, 3. We add these 3. Now to get this missing value here, we take away the addition of this from the total. The total minus this plus this plus this. Now let's add this first. We'll have it as 3, 5, 6, 1 base 8 plus 2, 3, 1 base 8 plus 2, 2, 5 base 8. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 is not up to 8, so we'll have it as 7. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 11 is above 8, so we say 11 divided by 8, which is 1. Remainder 3. We write our remainder 3. We take the 1 to the next value. We now have it as 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 is above 8. We also say 10 divided by 8, which is 1. Remainder 2. We write our remainder 2. We move the 1 to the next side. So I have it as 1 plus 3, which is 4. Therefore, the addition of 3561, 231, and 225 result to 4237 base 8. This is our step 1. Now, step 2. We take away 4237 from 4702 to get the missing value. 4702 base 8, 4237 base 8. 2 minus 7 is not possible. So we go straight to 7. We take a 1 from 7. So 7 becomes 6. We add the 1 to 0. The one we are adding to 0 is in 8, since we are dealing with base 8. Now we also go to 8. We take away 1 from 8. 8 becomes 7. Now we also add the 1 to 2. And the one we are adding to 2 is in 8. So we have 8, which means 8 plus 2, 10. 10 minus 7, 3. Now 7 minus 3, 4. And 6 minus 2, 4. And 4 minus 4, 0. So we are left with 443 base 8. Which means the missing value here is 443 base 8.